potion, right?
Shit was way different. Shit was way different.
They asked me where I'm poaching, right? I said, bro, I'm poaching life.
Shit'll really go through some shit.
We was hungry, and we needed to eat. Starving. Famished, nigga.
And then they brought out the watermelons. The watermelons was just like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing? They really planned it. They really planned. Yo, on this song, I want you to come out with the watermelons, and then we're gonna eat the watermelons on stage. What kind of plan was that? Watermelon?
For real, yo.
That was weird. I didn't watch it live, but I saw that afterwards.
Like, is that supposed to be for the eating? You know what I'm saying? The eat y'all.
I don't know what was going on.
I'm not a big fan.
I have to be informed, actually.
I guess it was something for the honey.
Oh, my man said it's something for the honey. Yeah,
they wasn't feeling it.
Yo handed the joint the watermelon that he just ate from.
Yeah, that nigga is light skin, yo. That's light skin. That's light skin. That's light skin. Jesus Christ.
Right? Pecan, almond. I'm not light skinned. Yeah. I refuse to accept that.
Whole time Omarion not even light skin.
He not either, yo. He like,
but that's light skin,
darker than us, yo. But you was bugging out, nigga, man. What was that move? You gotta tell me what the thought process was, because they was queued up with big wedges of watermelon.
Yo,
watermelon wedges.
Yo,
it wasn't a slice, nigga. That was like a quarter of the watermelon.
The team that was the choreographers, yo, they started cutting the watermelon up like a minute and a half into the song prior, yo, so it would be fresh and juicy when it came out.
See, I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't know what like song he came. Was it like song 3 or some shit? Like he came out with the watermelon and his brother. Yo, that's how I know. Me and you, we would. That would never run. Like if somebody told us that we gotta go on stage right now and sensually eat watermelon together,
that's weird,
nigga. I'm gonna look at you with the craziest face.
Huh?
That doesn't even compute in my brain. I don't even know how you come to that.
I said, what?
Feeding off your brother's fame on the IG because the ladies love the bro. That's wild, dog. That is wild. But I do want to offer apologies to you because I don't think we talked about it on the pod, but we talked about this Verzuz after the pod.
I told y'all.
And you told us.
I told y'all. I just knew. I knew and as far as errors.
Apologies
and a lot of that shit doesn't translate well now. It's like...
You know I stay fucking up with my Baltimore picks, yo. I said the shit where I was talking about Lamar early in the season where I was like, I was believing in Huntley over Lamar potentially. You know, I was doing that bullshit. I was feeding into it. And then I did this again with Mario. Yeah. I had no faith in this nigga Mario.
Here's the thing you always got to remember in these joints, like, and sometimes you be skipping over it. Like, especially when it's singers, who can actually sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we forgot about the audience. You gotta have shit that still lasts.
It's like not even the audience. It's who can sing, yo, now, though.
Format, it might have been a little different, but in that form, you gotta stand in front of that person, and you gotta be a good singer. Like,
you gotta be able to sing.
And you gotta be able to command the room, yo. That be counting for a lot.
Yeah, and he was cooking that nigga, man.
I didn't see it. Y'all watched it.
Did you see when Jeremiah came? No, I saw the clips. I saw the clips of it.
I caught enough.
That's a classic, though.
Did you see when Jeremiah was singing that one joint and he sounded like me right there on the stage. This nigga Mario was like, hey, yo. In the background, that shit was mad funny. Son. I was cracking the fuck up.
I didn't know that
Mario's a Baltimore nigga, yo. That shit made me happy as hell.
Nah, that's crazy to go on stage and not sing at least halfway decent.
Your boy Ray J?
He's still a legend. I won't slander Ray J, but that was bad.
That was bad, nigga. What you?
I won't slander him, but that was bad.
Y'all sound crazy. That's what was bad, yo. He's like, y'all sound crazy.
Yo, that's what he said. Once he got to, because he took the, he tried to give the high note. I forgot the name of that song. What is the name of that song that he was singing?
I don't remember.
Try that we could be.
Oh, I think it's called We.
It is called We, isn't it? It's something like that. I think it is something like that. He was singing that, and he goes really high pitch in that song. But he had hella effects. Now we know. Like this, and we just know this nigga had mad effects on his shit now. So
and he also had serious COVID, yo. I'm gonna shoot him some bail, yo. He almost lost his life, yo.
Oh, he did almost die recently.
He was trying to shoot him some bail, yo.
I forgot about that.
Damn.
That definitely affected the voice range.
Yeah, it fucked up his vocal
Yeah, you
range.
don't need to go back out and sing, bro, without the effects on. Respectfully. You know we had fun with the old singers, yo. I think I started this with Genuine. I swear they owe me money for this Verzuz, yo. I put this Verzuz together.
And Genuine started popping up after you
because Bobby Valentino was on this Verzuz.
Yeah.
I saw his ass live at that show, that same show that Genuine drunk ass was at.
Yeah. And we got to give a big shout out to Father's Day. We talked about it last episode, but yo, you made me realize something. Father's Day is the day before Juneteenth. And we watched Django basically on Juneteenth with Pop Pop. That was the greatest,
one of the funniest shits.
That was a great Father's Day.
I didn't really realize how crazy that act. Like, that's a Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah.
Like, the family sits down to watch Django on Juneteenth. This is like a thing that families have to do, yo. That shit is funny as hell.
Yeah.
I was cracking up, but the movie is definitely up there. It's one of my faves. I don't know why I love that shit so much. They dropped the hard ER N-word in that one.
Oh, yeah.
But it's slave days. Slave days, so...
Honestly, one of the closest realistic depictions of slavery at that time.
That shit was rough.
Because they was really going ham in that
I forgot that they showed some of that shit in that movie.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I forgot about that.
It wasn't all just like, us feeling uplifted until the end of it when my man was getting busy.
I remember
and a few scenes in the middle.
The scene when he came up to that one ranch and he ran up and got the slave whip and slow-mo and whipped them. Everybody in the theater was like... cheering. Yo... That's a great film to watch on Father's Day prior to Juneteenth. And I think I got my bad movie shit from Pop Pop, yo. All y'all went to sleep. Pop Pop and I watched that entire Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dennis Rodman movie. And we enjoyed the shit out of that joint, yo. Like,
Double Team?
What is it called? Double Team. From like 97, yo.
We talked about it last
while we was drinking.
We was definitely wrong on us explaining how the explosion happened because they both hid
he did not go in the fridge.
They both hid behind that shit.
I got to verify. He hid behind the fridge.
Yo, that shit's crazy. That explosion was
this nigga
disgusting looking one.
You remember the prison Jean-Claude escaped from? I think you fell asleep on that scene. Like, he had to cut off his fingerprint and had the little thing that went into the joint, and he got out of there, dove in the water, the lasers came out,
but
and this
you was
nigga
in the bathroom when he was on the crate hanging on the plane.
Yo, he was hanging on the plane. I remember that scene from when I was little.
Wild.
Jean-Claude.
The wind velocity would have ripped his ass off that fucking crate so fast, nigga. He wouldn't have been hanging on there like that.
Jean-Claude was a legend. In the 90s, he could do that, yo.
No, he couldn't.
And from 88 to 90,
and I found out from you,
Jean-Claude could do that.
He had an ill coke problem. Yeah. He definitely wrote that scene in.
That's why his face was shaking like that on Bloodsport when he was elling the nigga out. He was like, say it!
How do you think he got teamed up with Dennis Rodman, yo?
Yeah. And Dennis Rodman was wilding in that movie. In
Vegas. They was in Vegas together. That's how that movie came together.
Dennis Rodman had on like a rainbow colored fucking tank top.
Yeah, he was bugging out of that movie. And that was like what year was that? Like 90?
97. Yeah. He was on his The Fifth Element shit, yo. Mm-hmm. He looked like a character from The Fifth Element.
Man. He ain't like when he was judging him. His acting chops was not there.
And this nigga had like 12 hairdos in that shit. Yeah. Papa was like, his hair changed again, man. I'm like, bro, Dennis Rodman, you a legend for that. And that was 97. You won a ring that year, my nigga. Mm-hmm. He probably was in the offseason like, yo, I'm gonna do that movie Jean-Claude said he wanted to do, yo.
Yeah, man.
That's tough. After winning a ring?
Facts.
Tough guy.
97, you said?
What a guy.
What was that? How many rings was that at that point?
That was the second.
Didn't he have one with the Pistons?
Because the last one he won was in 98, 99.
That would be ring number...
I'm at 98.
That would have been like four.
Yeah, because he won one with the Pistons too.
Yeah, this nigga, man.
Oh, yeah.
Young Dennis.
That's why he gets a permanent space.
Hell yeah.
These guys get a permanent space. Even though Scotty
might need to be changed, yo.
Scotty does weird things sometimes.
Do they got a Ben Gordon one?
But I like how Scotty hooped.
You gotta find a Ben Gordon one, yo. You gotta find a Ben Gordon Bulls one.
Yo, if
put it right there.
Funko. If y'all can customize a Ben Gordon Funko for me.
When y'all customize that, send that to us, yo.
I'm gonna break down crying, yo. That's gonna be my class on it. It's gonna be like in the front. It's gonna
permanently stay up here, but we're gonna change this one.
Yeah,
we need
the Ben Gordon and the Brad Miller.
Side by side, you have Ben
Funko. Come on,
you gotta get Taj Gibson at that point.
Yeah, you had to Taj, and then Brad. You ain't gonna find. They ain't gonna make Brad Millers, yo.
Yo, they could.
That'd be a one of one. Brad, I had to talk to Brad after that. You know, they used to call me your hooping abilities outside, my nigga. Even though he had a way better jumping than me ever in life.
Nah, I mean, I just feel like we didn't play enough basketball. Cause we like outside, yo, like I swear when that one summer when I was with Ezel, shout out Ezel, we was hooping all the time. I was actually mediocre, yo. I was actually mediocre.
Our biggest mistake.
I was like, if you pick me up, I'm not trash.
You remember when we was playing 8-10 football and that nigga ran up on us and told us to come play basketball? Mm-hmm. We should have played basketball that year.
We should have played.
We was only 9 and 10 years old. We would have started there. We would have been late to the game a little bit, but we would have started there, and we would have been playing for what was that Randallstown league that all the hooping niggas played?
That shit was like the NBA Finals, yo. Like niggas, the Deer Park Middle Gym would be packed.
The Deer Park Middle Gym, yo. That's funny.
Packed.
This area is just rich in basketball.
It really is. We got hoopers out here.
It's all the same kids.
It is.
I mean, it's split by a line. Rich. It's just rich in basketball talent for years, you know.
We should have started then.
Around here, you had to hoop.
And we would have had some board of ability. We might not have been the greatest. You grew up taller than me, so my ability might not have went as far in that.
It's still, if you was like an elusive shooter, like, yo,
I wasn't quick.
Tall
that was
like
my issue, yo. My speed was lacking.
You could have been the Charles Barkley, yo. Like, you had to be tall, yo.
You don't.
Yeah, understanding the game is the thing, though. I would have done
in high school. Now, when you try to get to college, it's not.
Oh hell no, that ain't happened. They'd have been putting me down.
It don't matter how nice you are. I won't drop his name because I never talked to him, like personally, since like probably like 2004 or 5 or some shit. But one of the nicest hoopers that I've ever came across, I swear it was just height for him, yo. If he was like 6'3", this guy would have went to the NBA, yo.
Okay.
Straight up and down, yo.
We all knows niggas like that, though. It's like you said, it's rich in hooping ability down here. It's very nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
shout out,
I wanted to stay in the vein of Father's Day a little bit because we definitely had some somber news from the Ravens.
Man, that's
this
sad,
week,
yo.
man. And they was definitely dads, and I don't know if Goose was a granddad or
Prayers
a dad,
up for
I'm not sure,
Tony
but
Saragusa family and Jalen Ferguson, man.
Definitely salute to y'all, man. Rest in peace to both those guys. Raven Nation, man.
Ravens Nation, and I only have an Oakland Raiders hat on because of the vintage NWA shit. So
I got the Ravens on.
And I will never wear this during the Ravens season. But the 47 brand had it, and I was like, yo, that's the vintage joint that Ice Cube and them used to be wearing back in the day. So shout out to NWA.
I thought they wore the fitteds, though.
They did wear the fitteds.
But that's
it's
the
the emblem, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. But where we at with this shit, man?
Benabidev,
Better be Dev, right?
Better be Dev. Come on, Zay, you gotta help us.
Yo, it don't matter. You're close enough.
Better be Dev, Joe Smith Jr., yo. That ass whooping was wild.
I mean, y'all called that.
First time we've ever seen the double uppercut landed.
Exactly. I didn't even know who he was, to be real with you.
And Zay called it right during the fight. He was like, yo, the ref is the hero. And I was like, yo, he right, yo. Because after he saw him land the 2 uppercuts, then he popped him again, and the nigga just looked confused, like, yo.
Never seen the right, left uppercut back to back.
No. That's like some fight night shit. That's some shit I would have did, wasting all my energy.
Exactly. He said,
Yo, he hit him with uppercuts.
Yo.
Damn.
Tried to knock that man's head off.
He was trying to kill him in there for sure. He was not feeling Buddy at all.
You know Better Be Dev is like, it's 37 now?
No, I didn't know that. God damn.
I didn't know that.
Still breaking people down, yo.
Just vicious.
And he got hella
strong
energy.
punches.
Well, no, man, that was 2 rounds, but that's great. And they won 75, so he like.
It was only 2 rounds?
Then he beat him in the
It
second?
was the second round.
Damn. That was just.
Yeah. Because we watched.
Oh, yeah, because I said if it goes past 3, I said I was going to leave because it was
was
late. I was tired as hell.
18-0, all knockouts.
Damn.
tough.
Put niggas down.
His forehead didn't
37.
bleed this time.
Yo, he did.
Yeah, Josh couldn't do it. What's his name? Josh Smith? Am I wrong?
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith
my bad.
Jr.
I'm
He
just
wasn't
putting
even a
names
tough
out
test,
there.
yo.
Nah, he wasn't even like, he outclassed him. That honestly was embarrassing, bro. Sorry, dog.
It was, man. It was a bad look.
He fucked you up, bro. Like, damn, nigga. Like, yo. He should have just
That
waited.
was for the executioner, yo. That was payback from the executioner bullshit.
To keep it a bean, though, I don't think nobody beating that nigga like that. Because Joe Smith Jr. isn't a scrub, though. That's the crazy thing. Like, he's not nice, but he can fight. It shouldn't have looked that bad.
No,
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's why they say styles make fights. I was like, Joe Smith is like perfect, is tailor made for him, yo. I was like, another fight that he give, it wouldn't be like that, like for Joe Smith. Like Joe Smith wouldn't get beat up like that, but I was like, he's gonna try to bang with him, and he's just not gonna be able to take the power, yo.
Yeah.
And the skill, because Better BF, he could slip and slide a little bit. He don't got great head movement, but his feet is pretty solid. So he's gonna be able to get out of some of the power punches and just be dinging him up.
That was crazy.
Happened, yo. Him and Bibble gotta fight, yo.
Yeah.
Gotta fight.
They will. I think they will. Because neither one of them have like a record where it's like so many fights where they above that, and that's gonna make both of them so much money.
Gotcha.
Because he just beat Canelo. He just beat the shit out of Joe Smith Jr. Like, that's the, like, yo.
Get it
what
on.
else could you,
Let's get it
could
on,
you get in
fellas.
175, dog? Like,
Everybody trying to get, like, well, more and more people trying to become undisputed, so it makes sense, yo. This is the undisputed time right now.
yeah.
Like, we haven't had a time like this in, like, a long time. Like, people trying to unify them titles.
Yeah.
So if they get it on, yo, definitely got to gather up, yo. That's going to be crazy.
Yeah. And for all the folks that enjoy bad movies, I got to give another shout out to Zay. We were talking about Michael Jai White last week. So I went on YouTube, and they actually have the full Michael Jai White, Mike Tyson movie on there. Free with ads. Bro, might be the worst movie of all time, but I watched it in full. I watched it from beginning to end, yo.
Now you gotta go watch the Michael Jackson joint.
Yo, I posted on my Insta story. It was a scene, and this is sad, but it was like a scene when Customato had passed away. The worst acting of all time, yo. I was dying, and that's sad, yo.
Fuck up, yo. When you put
Then
that up
Don
there,
King was hilarious in there, bro. Like,
I didn't
yo.
even know Don was in there, but how do you have Mike without Don? So
Nah, because Don King came up, and it like goes from like his young career, like a young Olympic career, but it's so fast. That's the problem. They went too fast. That movie was supposed to be long, but I guess the acting, they knew like, yo, he can't hold
had
it.
but so much with the budget.
Yeah.
Man. Michael Jai.
Yeah, that shit had hella boxing scenes and like very limited dialogue, and it went quickly through his life, yo.
We're gonna have to get the Don King Funko.
I need the Don King.
With the crazy hair and the chains,
Yo, hella
Don
chains
King Funko.
on.
Only in America.
Yeah. That nigga was getting all the fighters back in the day. And everybody finished Obi-Wan?
I did, man.
So
Good
fire.
shit.
No, I'm gonna start it after Stranger Things.
This is good
So
shit.
fire.
bro.
Halfway
yo.
through Stranger Things, the series.
So fire.
Where would you put the series now? So what do we got? We got
It's the best
Mandalorian.
series.
Okay.
It's
So
the
you got
best.
it
I
over
would
it?
say the best series is Obi-Wan, Mandalorian, the second Mandalorian, and Boba Fett.
They had some animated ones. I don't know if you've watched those, because sometimes they give you a little bit of the story as well. But I started watching one of them. I forgot what the damn name of it was, but I couldn't get into it. It wasn't my animated style, if that makes sense. I like more of the somewhat of violence in my animated shit. Like, I need a little bit of violence in my shit. I don't want this kiddie shit. What does this look like? A Nick cartoon type? That Nick cartoon looking style? Like, I don't like that. That's not for me.
Oh yeah, where the explosions don't even
that's
look
not
harmful.
for me. That's not for me at all.
Yeah,
You know
not
what
for
I mean?
that.
I'm all with that other stuff. I've still been looking for Dragon Ball Z, man. You know, I'll find it.
I've been
someday.
seeing more and more stuff like
That's why I sent y'all that clip.
pictures and clips leaking, yo.
Yeah, man.
It look like it's
My
gonna be
boy apparently he found it somehow, and but apparently it's gone from wherever he got it from. But he saw the form,
Allegedly.
the new form of Piccolo. I was like, damn, yo, it's hot. I can't wait to see.
What does he turn? What does Piccolo look like in his new form?
He didn't tell me, but he did tell me
okay.
that they had a new form.
Does he glow or we don't know yet?
I don't know.
I
Okay.
thought you were saying he had the whole movie. I was like, yo.
Zay got hype.
I was getting
Zay
hype.
got
I
hype.
was getting hype.
Yeah, I would have definitely told y'all about.
Zay
I'd have
got
been
hype.
told. We'd have been talking about that a little somehow.
Zay got hype, yo.
Somehow I went to
Man,
Japan to
hella
see
big in the
that. I don't know
background.
any other way to see it right now. Is to go to Japan.
I've been trying, yo. I'm not gonna lie, yo. I've been trying.
Release it, man. We need that shit, man. But no, I understand.
And
Y'all
everybody
wait.
function with that. Y'all might as well give us the sponsorship too.
Absolutely.
Yo, how you feel about Umbrella Academy season 3?
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
You watch Umbrella Academy?
Now, y'all know I one show at a time.
It's what I would give you is it's like, did you ever see that movie where Jim Carrey was like the evil like guy that inherited the kids, Lemony Snicket's
Oh yeah.
series of unfortunate events?
Something like that. Yeah, I haven't watched that.
That mixed with like the Avengers. It sounds crazy, but I think you would like it because it's like not kiddie, but like kind of like fairy tale-ish, if you will. But it's really good. I love that show.
Mary J in that first season. That's what got a lot of the black. At least I think a lot.
Shout
of
out
the
Mary
black
J.
people
Blige.
on. And she smoked that shit. She killed it.
Nah,
She
that
was
show
an
was
assassin
amazing.
on that joint. She was solid, for sure. But yeah, I enjoyed it. How you feeling it? with it?
I love it. I'm on episode 9 right now. I think it's 10 episodes total. Really love it right now.
It's about finished up.
And I feel like they keep the story interesting. Like most shows can't keep the story interesting like that. Like they keep it like, oh snap, and then they tie it all together well. Because when they brought back the black dude that used to be with the lady that like can like Violet or Viola, I don't know her name, but yeah, it's good. I love it. And oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't really watch too much of anything else. The Boys, I've been up on that. I got caught up on that. Definitely enjoying that. My man
the
Billy
Butcher.
Definitely had to get him on there. He's definitely gonna. He's either gonna OD or something soon. That's probably gonna happen.
I think he's gonna be fine, and I think
Nah, he's going through it too.
he is, because I remember he was throwing up and stuff, but he ain't had the blue stuff come out his ear yet.
Yeah, the ear thing was crazy. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to my man, but you said that he was gonna go a little on the evil side. Like he hasn't gone there fully yet, but you could see where it's kind of like Anakin Skywalker, where you just see glimpses of this shit.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, this nigga Anakin definitely about to be evil as hell, and Darth Vader.
Yeah,
like that type shit. That's about to happen with your boy that be teleporting and shit.
It is.
He might even end up
over him like, let the hate flow.
Yeah. And honestly, yo, I hate to slander a black man, but I hope A-Train died from a heart attack. Yo.
Yeah, he was a piece of shit.
He's a shitty
he was
guy,
definitely
bro.
A piece of shit, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's a skank, yo.
When he threw that dumbass fit on that he had on
the African fit, yo.
Oh, it's good. Okay, all right. Yeah, the African fit. And his brother got his, and that's when you decide to do that.
Yeah.
You could have been did that to that nigga if you know he did all that. Oh, like your brother just got his back snapped. I would have took him out on the street there.
Yo.
Like you're going to die now. Like what are you doing?
He murked him crazy.
I have to take you for a ride. Yo.
He did murk him crazy.
He did. That was the most violent death I think that was on.
Yeah, he murked him crazy.
Yeah, outside
that was
of
some like
that wild death in the first.
Reverse.
What was that? The first episode.
Dragging the body until he died. Yeah, like yo,
and it's unrecognizable.
Running full speed.
His face was completely unrecognizable. Yo, god damn.
Yeah, that show violent as shit, but it's fire, yo.
He definitely OD'd and his heart about to explode now.
Yeah.
Wild show, man. Tap into The Boys, man. It's a
The
good
Boys is
show.
great. Amazon Prime. I think anybody that loves like superhero-ish.
You know you be ordering shit from Amazon and watch. You might as well watch.
Yeah. Did you capture any misery this week?
Yeah, definitely. I was watching a lot of misery on YouTube. It was
it
got a little sick after a while.
Yo, why?
Like,
yo, you gotta change it.
So I changed it up a little bit and started getting it more into. It started getting really bad. Yo, I was like, I had to change this because it was a lot of cold case type shit. Them shits for a while, and then I was like, you know what? Let me find something else.
Warrior gotta
and I
stay
found,
his craft.
you know, the nigga that played the sportscaster on Anchorman, the nigga that said whammy.
Yes,
that nigga.
He's hilarious.
Why did I see this nigga's DUI video from recent? This nigga was in like a Hyundai Elantra, yo. That shit blew my mind. He was drunk as shit behind the wheel. He was drunk though. Mm-hmm. You can't be smack driving and behind the wheel, yo. What are you doing, my nigga? You're Anchorman, whammy. That's all I know. He's been.
And I'm sure you can afford like a Uber, bro.
Yes, I hope so. I hope
sure
you can get an Uber from wherever you were trying to go. This nigga said he was trying to go from like it was state lines that he was crossing over. It's like it's like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Uber fee then.
Yo, you don't know where this nigga was coming from.
I ain't seen that nigga in a movie in a minute.
No, man. It has been a while, yo. What's the last shit that nigga been in? Anchorman 2? The second Anchorman? That's the last movie this nigga was in.
And this nigga only had a few lines in that one, so shit might be real now, yo. My man going from comedy club to
I just didn't expect to. I had to change it up a little bit. And then I started doing some research on like the comic book of The Boys because I just wanted to get some background on like who these people were in the comics. There's some people that are in the comics that are not in the show, or they may be like different people somewhat. It's the same style character, but it's a different character playing it. Like the black dude that was head of Vought for a while, he's kind of a different character in the comics. Totally different name and everything, but they had the same personality, same kind of thing going on. What they don't care about. They don't fear Homelander. For whatever reason. They're human as hell. They don't have nothing else, but they know.
They probably know what can kill him or how to stop him.
I think they just know what gets under his skin. This nigga is very fucking...
emotionally unstable.
Yo, exactly. And if you know how to keep him right there and he can't snap on you because you're not scared of him, because he can hear your heart rate and shit like that. In the comics, that's how he would... the guy that he hated in the comics, he would listen to his heart rate to see if it ever got elevated, to see if he was scared, because most people would have an elevated heart rate when he walked up on them, because they scared of this nigga. But he didn't. This nigga's shit was just smooth. Staring him dead in his face, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you. Oh, you want to kill me? Just take me the fuck out. You a piece of shit anyway. I already know what you was going to do. He do shit like that to him, like, God damn, just in his mind. He didn't know what to do, yo. And that's, you know,
I feel like they're taking in a great direction right now.
I love it, man.
Soulja Boy, though, I feel like he's kind of too powerful, though. They should stop with people that's that powerful.
I mean, he wasn't for a Homelander.
But you got to think, when he got to that, what's her name, the red lady, he blew up the whole shit. Like, that shit was like a mushroom cloud.
You saw Homelander was hanging with him. But all he got to do is get out the way of the beam.
Crib up.
You just got to get out the way of the big-ass beam.
But I think he explodes if he gets too powerful.
It's a laser beam that comes out of him. You didn't see it when it was coming out the building?
But he said he can't control it. He said when he blacked out, it caused like some explosion in like some war. So it's like, they probably thought that was a bomb, but that's him.
I don't think he'll explode like that.
How did that house look like that then?
That was him. You didn't see the blast come out of it? It was like
saw
a
the
ray.
blast come out of his stomach.
It's a ray that comes out, and it's like a laser ray that's basically blowing.
Oh, yeah.
Even when he blew the guy the building up, it was a ray that came out of his chest. He blew him completely away.
This nigga is like Cyclops, but can't control it from his stomach.
From his like chest to stomach region. He definitely taking
it's mad random.
No, but Homelander was hanging with him. It took 3 niggas to try to take Homelander down. He still got away. I'm giving shit away. God damn.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry about that, people.
Spoiler alert, because it did just drop Friday, but for all the real The Boys fans,
out.
let us know how you feel about it, because this shit is amazing.
Yeah, man. Oh, the other thing I found on YouTube that was kind of funny. You remember that nigga Tito Ortiz from like MMA?
Oh, yes.
I did not realize how stupid that nigga was, yo. They have montages of this nigga talking. You have to look this shit.
I'm not wilding him.
Some of the best
that nigga might L you out.
No,
yo.
this
Chill,
shit is
Rich.
some of the best shit.
No disrespect, Tito Ortiz.
Tito Ortiz, it's montages of you online.
I used to use him on the Dreamcast UFC
long.
game, yo.
25 to 30 minutes long of him just saying stupid shit.
I used to use him on the UFC Dreamcast game.
Hilarious show. Still funny. I say stupid shit. I know I've said shit wrong on this podcast. It's okay. Yeah. Somebody put a montage together of me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking laugh at that shit. Yeah. That shit's funny.
Yeah, you should laugh.
That shit's funny. If you say something stupid as hell and they catch you enough times to montage you, yo, you got to eat that. Yeah. You have to eat that one.
He going to see you out and be looking like that one meme where the dude be looking extra salty.
I'm never going to be anywhere that Tito Ortiz is. That nigga's definitely not in the same region as where I'm going to be at. I can pretty much confirm.
He might pull up on the podcast and be a fan.
I think he'd be all right.
He going to pull up.
Tito will be all right.
What was that you said, buddy?
Big Tito.
Young Tito. Yo, and shout out Dom Kennedy. I saw on Twitter that it was the 10-year anniversary of the Yellow album, like maybe on like Tuesday this week. Mm-hmm. So I'm thankful for that. That's a classic album.
One of his best joints.
Yeah.
It's up there. Mixtapes. That was a mixtape, right?
It was a mixtape, yeah. That's why it's not on like a lot of stuff, because the samples, he said all that stuff wasn't. Because you remember it was like all sampled, like
cold samples,
fire shit.
The Gold Alpinas?
Gold Alpinas. I think it was that 5.0 Conversations shit that was my shit, yo. No, honey, nobody. Yo, where did he get those samples from? That producer, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, who produced that?
I don't know. That shit is fire, though. That producer killed that shit. Y'all been listening to anything?
I caught the new Beyonce song. I have been trying to get into some of the new shit. I heard the Giveon was hella good. I ain't hear that shit.
That's the only thing I tapped into that was new this week.
Fire.
Yeah, Give or Take is fire.
Damn,
it's fire.
I gotta check that out. My boys were saying that was hard.
Yo, did you see the person on Twitter that said he eats 2 scoops of peanut butter before he goes in the studio? That's funny as hell, yo. Because you might not understand the consistency of peanut butter, but if you eat peanut butter and try to sing, you would sound exactly like that nigga, yo. Yeah.
I said it was like the hot mouth, like the when you got something hot.
You say.
Yeah, that nigga's cold though.
Yeah, that track Vanish is one of the hardest songs in a minute, yo.
West Side shit I still been listening to. West Side Boogie's joint. Man,
shout out
Black
Boogie.
Superheroes.
Nah, that shit is a great album.
Not really much anything else new. I've been behind a little bit this week. What you been on?
Well, it was a track I actually was listening to a lot. It's called West Side Connection, and it's Jay Stone and G Perico. So it's definitely
okay. I gotta check that out.
It's one of those like slappers, just chills, extra vibes. And Quiet as Kept, I've been listening to a lot of that guy, Big Sad 1900. Like, I think a lot of people should tap into that. Like, fire, bro.
Big Sad 1900. Where you from?
California.
Okay.
I don't know what part, all that stuff. So
I just didn't know what the, salute to him. I gotta check it out.
He got a mixtape, 2 from 2022. One is that Perks and Syrup one I told you about, and then he has Don't Tap In or Tap Out. And then one from 2021 is called Until Then. Like, these are all hard, though. Like, you like G Perico and stuff like that, so you'll love this.
Start weaning yourselves off, fellas. You know? The syrup, don't overdo it. Try your best to not overdo it. I know you're young, feel invincible, but we like your music, nigga. Like, it's a lot of people that I enjoy that is on that, some of which who have died. So,
yeah.
I'd like to see y'all here for a while. But I'm never going to judge because I wilded out when I was young. So I can't be a judge of that. Yeah. I just never was into that aspect more. Mine was just alcohol.
Yeah. And I got to say, fuck scammers, yo. Like, yo.
They got you.
Stop doing that to niggas that's not wealthy.
Mm-hmm. They got you. They don't care if you're wealthy or not. They just trying to get to access
Well,
to
if you can see, it ain't, nigga.
You got to put the two-way authenticator on every
I got that on everything.
Thing.
That's the only reason I was able to stop the infraction.
Everything, yo. Everything has to have that.
That's the only way I was able to see it when it was happening real time and get on it, yo.
They got to send you a text message that says someone is trying to log into your shit. Here's the code. And you get it, and it's like, I'm not trying to log into my shit, so now somebody's trying to hack my shit. I get that pretty consistently, like maybe a few times a month.
That's nuts, bro. Why is this happening?
One time it was happening to my PlayStation account. I was like, what are you trying to get in this? You're going to download games for me? You can't get nothing from this.
Games off you.
But the games would be mine.
Oh, yeah.
They would be downloaded to my library.
They would have been able to figure some shit out.
I mean, they would have been paying for it with my card. That's about it. I would have been paying for whatever they bought, but you would have bought it from my shit. What are you doing?
Yeah, why are you doing that, yo?
Yeah, PlayStation shit was wild. But I changed that a little while ago and through the two-way shit. Just the days,
I'm going to keep it a bean. If you do shit like that, yo, I'm a firm believer in the laws of attraction. You're not going to have a good life.
I mean, you possibly could go to jail. That's usually how.
No, you might be up for that minute, but you're not going to have a good life.
You have to be pretty skilled to do it now because there's a lot of different parameters, security parameters that places will have in place for you to, like you said, pay. Lord, I don't want to give. Did we give the name of the shit?
I didn't give the name.
Holy shit, my bad. People can kind of get what I was about to say. But anyway, they have parameters in place for this shit that happens. They'll shut all that shit down real quick. The same thing happened with me with that other company. Remember, I was panicking. I was sweating and everything. I'm like, yo, what are you, why am I a StockX account, yo? What are you doing? That was the one account I had an authenticator on because I ain't used it in forever. I don't remember the last time I bought some shit from StockX, yo. This nigga, man, bought a pen or something like that for like $500. It's like, why? What are you doing? What was you about to do with that? That's coming to me. Yeah. It's coming to my address. You didn't even change the address or anything.
Fuck you, bro.
They stopped it, though, fortunately.
Still,
man,
why,
this is a fucking hassle. What are you doing?
You gotta be a lazy ass motherfucker that never worked in.
It's expensive as shit out here, nigga.
It is, but like if you a working ass nigga and bust your ass,
a lot of these niggas don't be that old. If you believe that the young lady that I was on trial for really did what she did, she was only 20 when that shit happened. Niggas just making, the Instagram life, you gotta realize they grew up in internet only. We had semi-outside into the internet. Like, we were introduced to the internet. So, some of us are lost in it. There's some people that from our age that are lost in it, but the majority of us can discern real life from the internet. Some people can't. So, if I can get a quick Mercedes or I could steal this account real quick, I can go buy this bag and stunt on the gram real quick out at the club.
But don't you think if you fraudulently purchased a foreign vehicle and you post it on the internet, the stolen vehicle that you used fake credit to purchase, don't you think that's hot?
You processing these variables at an age of 30 what? What are you, 31?
Yes.
You're not 20. You wasn't thinking about these variables. Maybe we were.
Thinking about a lot of shit. I might not have been on the credit shit, like, but I was thinking about a lot of shit early.
We didn't do dumb shit.
Because I would have got in trouble if I didn't.
We didn't do fat. Yeah, we definitely.
You gotta be able to think when you're moving, yo.
There's a lot
You gotta be able to think when you're moving, yo. You gotta be able to think when you're moving, yo.
Just if you feel uncomfortable, if it feels like something that makes you a little wary, you're not really sure, you probably shouldn't do that shit. That's probably the best. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Man, salute to the ladies, though. I feel bad for them about this Roe v. Wade shit. The Supreme Court shit is these. Did you see look at these niggas, yo?
Honestly, I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry to all the women, yo.
Look at this.
That shit crazy as shit, yo.
Look what these niggas look like.
Why would you not be able to make a decision on something like that?
Look at this. These are the niggas making decisions, yo. This one black man who's fucking Sam Jack from the shit we just watched, Django, for sure. And then white people.
But see, you gotta keep it in your mind.
This shit. They can't have life-term appointments. You can't have that. Lifetime appointments where you just stay there until you die. Yeah. You can't have that shit, nigga. You got everything is not processing the same anymore.
But without saying too much, there are books and things that explain why this is happening and why they're making all these crazy things. It's nuts if you really know the reason behind this. But it's a reason behind this. And it's readily accessible knowledge that anybody can tap into to understand why something this egregious would get passed. It's only one reason.
Yeah. It's wild. They going after some shit too, boy. They definitely going after some liberties.
That shit's scary, man. I swear I feel like the Matrix, yo. Like every week it's something.
Yo, I don't know how true it is. I haven't seen anything official pop up on my phone yet. But before I was leaving out the crib, because I stopped past there before I came over to do the podcast and shit, ate some food for Mom and them. Dad told me, I think he said Rudy Giuliani got slapped in the face in the market.
Damn,
like it might have happened today. Somebody ran down on him and said some bullshit, smacked fire out his ass.
He probably did some credit
he
shit
got
back
locked
in the
up.
day, and the nigga smacked the shit out.
It was
of
a
him.
nigga that worked in the grocery store, yo. He slapped the shit out this nigga Giuliani.
He might
apparently.
have said some slick shit to
I
him
haven't
alone.
seen it pop up for real, so I can't confirm it. But if that really happened, that is very fucking funny. And I wish people had video of that. If anybody has video evidence of that, put that on YouTube, yo. I need that. That shit is funny as hell.
Giuliani was wild. Like, I lived in New York during the time he was the mayor. I could tell. I'm not gonna put it on here, but a personal story about laws.
Wow,
he,
bro.
Put in place that almost affected my family because of him.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why he smacked the shit out of him.
I told you that's why the nigga smacked him.
That's why he got his ass smacked.
Because
let me look this up and see if he really got smacked today. That'd be funny.
The head of New York City as they were trying to get out of that, like, and it kind of helped him for a short minute, but like he was.
Look at that. Yep, Rudy Giuliani assaulted by a grocery store worker in Staten Island, slapped inside a supermarket in Staten.
Open-handed
Slap this shit out this nigga, man. That's funny, yo. I wish they had video, bro. Like, I want to see video of this shit.
He did like Will Smith, real classy with it, and just walked up and smacked him and just walked
fire
off.
out of him. Dad said, he read it off to me. He actually said something to him. I got to see what he actually said. Yo, this shit is funny as hell. The nigga really came up to him and called him like a punk ass nigga and slapped the shit out of him. Something like that. Like, it was something along them lines.
That shit is nasty. Like, some of their ways are so extreme. Like, why are we doing this, guys?
It's just racist to be racist, yo. It's no
why are we
reason
doing this, guys? Like,
to be this
is
fucking
it really
racist.
even? I mean, like, come on, relax, yo. Don't like me, but you don't gotta be that extreme, bro.
Yeah, it just happened today, yo. Sunday. That's wild, bro. I haven't seen what he said. This is so funny. He got his ass smacked in the supermarket. What was it, Whole Foods or some shit like that?
There's people whose pops is hemmed up because of laws he enacted and other things that would say he deserved more than a smack.
Yeah.
So
I already know what you're saying.
I get it, bro.
You saw her tread it lightly with all of this, but I'm on your side too, brother. I know exactly what you mean.
078.
I know exactly what you mean, bro. Skank, yo.
brothers, uncles, all type of stuff.
Yeah, skank ass nigga.
Yeah, man, he's a whole ass nigga, man. But they all falling apart from the inside out. Should hopefully die a slow death. Be nice. I don't know. We got anything else?
Nah, I don't have nothing.
Too much. We can keep this light because this is a late day. Niggas had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
What was he on? 218?
Episode 218 of Coach Class Podcast. Like, rate, and subscribe to us on all platforms. Again, man, we appreciate that. Like Rich said, hit the
notification bell. All that shit.
Tap in and comment. Let us know how you feel about the content.
Appreciate
I want to
any
debate with y'all
comment that
about
comes
everything.
through. That shit is funny, man. Shit's funny. And I appreciate any support we get. If you're not fucking with it, throw a comment down there. Maybe we can talk about it.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, and we always got to say rest in peace to Big Reese, man.
Yes, indeed. We'll see
Oh,
y'all.
and happy belated birthday, Mommy.
Oh, yes, indeed.
My mother's birthday was Friday.
2 days ago.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.